guys, it's Eurogamers. Today I'm still at the Expo, Sunday, it's noisy, it's crazy out here. And I am with
Sean Murray,
and we're looking at Joe Danger, the movie. Do you remember Joe Danger? Made quite a big splash on a PlayStation Network. I played on the PlayStation Network. And it was a pretty crazy game, you know. It had quite a big impact. So we're just looking through Joe Danger and Sean is just going to walk us through it really quickly.
Sure. Yeah, so the first one was Joe. He was on a bike. He was in the middle of the desert somewhere, just doing stunts. He was kind of a traveling salesman, or traveling stuntman, I guess, trying to draw in crowds. This one, he's kind of made it. He's been discovered by this like big Hollywood director. Who's got Joe doing all sorts of kind of more crazy stunts on the set of this one big kind of blockbuster movie. So it's got kind of lots of different vehicles, lots of different gameplay modes. We're kind of going for this very early build, but what we're going for is, I guess, a game where every level that you unlock, there's a new environment or a new vehicle or a new gameplay type. So we've got things like minecart, which you just saw a second ago, and then jetpack. They've got the same controls, but they handle like totally differently, and kind of make for totally different styles of gameplay.
Alright, so for the actual movie sets, were you inspired by any movies in general?
Yeah, I think probably movies from like when I was a kid, for all of us when we grew up, so things like...
So like that slime level, like Ghostbusters?
Yeah, exactly. Ghostbusters, Rocketeer, stuff like that. We've got stuff in there from like RoboCop and Short Circuit and things. And then just general genres as well, like this, where you're a cop going through New York City on a bike, chasing after some bad guys. It's kind of classic film stuff. But also, I guess we're inspired by games. So this is a bit like maybe Road Rash. A lot of the jetpack levels, they're very fast and frantic, so they're kind of Sonic-esque, I guess. A lot of kind of speed, a lot of collecting things. Got kind of our snow and skidoo stuff. It's kind of James Bond-esque. So at the start of this scene, like in an earlier level, you drop out of a helicopter and you kind of have to sneak into this military base. And then you're trying to stop these missiles before they launch.
Alright, so a lot of movie inspirations. What about the actual multiplayer options? Have they been retained from the previous game? Or
yeah, I think we'd like to greatly expand them. And the thing is that what we're showing is like a really early build, much earlier than probably a lot of the games that are on show here. That's just because we like to do that. We like to see people's reaction, kind of get feedback from them, see what works and what doesn't work. For us, for multiplayer and things like that, we haven't actually announced a platform. We're like a tiny little indie studio, so we don't even know what platform it's coming out on yet. Right now we're showing on like PCs and 360s. The first one came out on PS3. So kind of what we do for online, for multiplayer, things like level sharing, really depends on that, I guess.
Alright, actually I was about to ask what platform is coming out on, but you just clearly stated that. Alright, so where can we get more info on Joe Danger the movie?
I guess just keep an eye out, right? Our website's hellogames.co.uk and everything will be on there. But we're like I said, what we're showing is just a taster, so there's going to be a lot more info, a lot more vehicles, different gameplay types that we're going to be announcing just as soon as they're ready to show, basically.
Alright guys, thanks for speaking with us, Sean. Joe Danger is back now. Do keep an eye on the Hello Games website for more info and be looking forward to actually playing Joe Danger when it comes around again. So thanks again.
Thanks a lot.